I've been gone for a while, but let's get rid of the basics. Congratulations to SGA winning back-to-back MVPs. Congratulations to Victor Wembanyama winning Defensive Player of the Year. Also, congratulations to Cooper Flagg, VJ Edgecombe, Colin Knipple. I can't remember the other two rookies. I know one of them plays for Memphis. But congratulations to those 5 rookies for being all NBA rookie team. And I want to talk about the basics of last night. Obviously, we know Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs played each other last night. Oklahoma City winning that game 122-113 against the San Antonio Spurs. The series is now tied. Victor Wembanyama had a pretty good showing. Now, credit, the second half he did kind of fade out, but he was cooking. He was cooking at the end, but he did fade out a little bit in the second half. Now, he had a very, very, very good first game. Legendary first game. He had a very good game in game 2. 21 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 blocks. But SGA and the Thunder, they went off. But even if SGA isn't my MVP in this series, and even in last series, I didn't have SGA as the MVP. I didn't. The MVP, in my opinion, the MVP from last series, I said was AJ Mitchell. I thought AJ Mitchell was the MVP versus the Lakers in that series because he was hooping. And if it wasn't him, SGA could be second or third. And if you want to put who's above SGA in third place, why I say third, Jared McCain. He hit so many big threes for him. This series against the Spurs right now, Alex Caruso is the MVP. He's the MVP. I think he's averaging probably around 23 to 25 points, I think. Let me see. I'm doing the math right now. He is currently 23 and a half points. I know my math, y'all. Because he had 30 points in the first game. And then in the second game, he had, 17? He had 17 last night. Alex Caruso is the MVP in my opinion. If you see how he's playing basketball, it shows why he's a 2-time champion in the NBA. This brother is not scared to guard Wemby. He is not scared to make the plays that wins you games. He is a great 3-and-D player. One of the best on the team. You could arguably say one of the best in the league. But this brother is a great 3-and-D player, and he's playing like he's the MVP. He's playing like he won the MVP in the regular season. Alex Caruso, I'm giving you, and I knew Alex Caruso was a baller since he was with LA, since he was playing with Braun. Everybody knew who Alex Caruso was. But see, they be sleeping on Alex Caruso. They really do. The young man, I think he went to, where'd he come from? I think Texas A&M. I can't remember where he came from. But Alex Caruso, man, he's a baller. Yeah, he came from Texas A&M. That college, they have some hoopers over there. They've had some tough hoopers come from there. Now for Oklahoma City, the biggest question is J-Dub. Obviously, J-Dub, he was out for the rest of the game because he had his hamstring. Question is, what do you do with him? Are you going to shut him down for the series? Because here's the thing. Hamstrings ain't nothing to play with. Those you got to take very, very seriously. Very, very seriously. Now, just because J-Dub is out for the Thunder, Spurs fans need to understand you also are missing Dylan Harper. And Dylan Harper is hurting with a leg injury, and he has a thumb injury too. Now, credit, I think his thumb injury is on his right hand, or I can't remember. But Dylan Harper's banged up. And I was talking with family earlier. I said, look, game 1 is what is that killed everybody. If game 1 didn't go into double overtime, everybody would be okay. I'm not saying nobody would have got injured, but those players are dog tired. And then you guys got to think, they're only getting 1 day of rest. They're only getting 1 day of rest. They're playing in OKC. Then they get 1 day off. Then they got to go right to San Antonio and play another game. No, they're not getting rest. They're not getting rest. Because literally tomorrow at 8:30, that is when OKC and San Antonio will play. That's barely any. And people say, oh, that's enough time for them to get rehab, all this, and this. I understand. That's enough time. Yes, you can get your rehab, get all you need to get done. But y'all don't understand the pacing that they're playing at, and the days that they are playing. It's like one day miss. That's it. Yeah, your body gets used to it, but then also at the same time, that is killing your body. It's killing your body. But I'm not going to get too much into that conversation. Obviously, tonight we have Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks. And the New York Knicks had a great game one. They came back from 22. And I'm going to say this. I'm loving this series of the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals because the fans in the stadium, the teams that are in it, have some of the most electrifying fans in the NBA. Some of the most electrifying fans in the NBA. OKC's crowd. We already know they are one of the loudest teams in the NBA. San Antonio, with the history that they have of winning and how together their alumni are for that team, they have a great fan base over there in San Antonio. New York, they have one of the most deafening crowds in the NBA, in my opinion. They have one of the most deafening crowds. Cleveland, you get that crowd rocking, that place is roaring. But this is a great series. I'm loving the series so far. These games are close, they're knit, they're tucked. Look, I love to see this. But game 2 is tonight in Madison Square Garden at 8 o'clock, so we'll see what happens. But that's going to consist of this video, so make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll have more videos out there for you.